All right. So when, well, certainly for the last 4 years, the Wishing Well. There's probably one thing about the band, or at least the way we tour, that's a little different than most groups. We kind of play 3 ways. The first one being a concert or a gig like this, or in a pub or a hall somewhere in Germany, etc. And a festival being the second way. It's usually quite a different kind of atmosphere, and you never really know quite what is the crowd going to be apt for your music. We played a festival in Germany 2 months ago, Open Flare.
Corn.
Yeah, the headlining act was Korn, and all the other bands pretty much were punk and metal. And we wondered why they put us on. You know, this is going to be weird. There's going to be all these people not enjoying our band. And but they put us in this quite large, kind of very industrial-looking kind of warehouse, beautiful PA system, very nice people. And we were all a little bit, we were confident, you know, in our music, but you never kind of, I don't know, what are they going to do? We don't know. They're German and they're punk metal thrash bands, who knows what's going to happen. The place filled up, it was totally packed full of people, and half of them down the front, I sat down, and they absolutely went crazy. They loved it. But you can never kind of know what you're going to get at a festival, which is cool. It's a bit more of a known quantity. With a show like this, you've obviously come with some idea of what you're going to get, and hopefully you're getting it. And the third way that we've been touring or playing is by playing in the street. And I don't know if we met any of you ladies and gentlemen in the street somewhere. We did?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. In Cambridge, cool. Nice, that was a good day, I like that day. And weird things happen in the street. Fantastic things happen in the street, because we've met probably half of our audience by playing in the street, which is the reason we do it. And but also a lot of weird things happen. You get all sorts of... We meet the full spectrum of the local society. And I mean that with respect. Like, we have a lot of kind of nice contact with the people who are not having an easy time in life, and we're kind of usually playing in their spot. Maybe this is where they hang out and, you know, drink their beers and stuff. And they come in and think there's a band, and they really like it, and we usually chat to them. And I remember in Oxford last year, I think it was, he was obviously a well-known local. He was completely covered in tattoos and piercings, and he was a very funny guy. And he was kind of in the danger zone, which is the area where the people usually leave. There's a semicircle in front of the band. No matter how much they're covering and blocking every possible walking space, they'll always leave a big open area in the front. And anyway, he usually the interesting person comes and fills that space. And he, on this day, was the interesting person, but he didn't just fill the space, he came right up, kind of right about here, and he was totally rocking out into the music, kind of looking me right in the eye, and trying to kind of, you know, be in the zone, but not really managing it very well. He was obviously kind of taken with me, because he started giving me things. You know, after each song he'd be yelling at me, and he took off his hat and he put it on my hair, and then he took off his bracelet. He managed to sort of unlink it. It was a bicycle chain, I think, and he gave it to me, and he was taking something else off, and he unfortunately managed to sort of cut himself on his hand, and so he gave me this other bleeding kind of bloody covered bracelet. And the stories, they do go on to the point where and they're fun, they're interesting. There's rarely other people any kind of genuine problem. Anyway. You didn't come here to hear me babble on, did you?